Hello, my name is Donna, and the purpose of this recording is to induce hypnotic trance. Do not listen to this if you are driving or in any other situation that requires you to be fully conscious and alert. Sit or lie somewhere comfortable. You can take off your shoes and loosen any tight clothing if this helps. If you are sitting, uncross your arms and legs, place your feet on the floor in front of you and rest your hands on your lap. Hypnosis is a natural state. It happens every day when you are daydreaming or when you don't remember doing a routine task that you have just finished. Hypnotic trance is just a form of deep relaxation in which we can communicate with the subconscious mind. You do not have to remember what has been suggested, as it will be embedded in the subconscious mind, and the more times you listen to this recording, the stronger that suggestion will be. Now, begin by fixing your eyes on an object across the room from you. Choose something that is a little above eye level and is perfectly stationary. Focus your gaze upon that object. Keep your eyes fixed upon it, and as you stare at the object, become aware of your breathing. Feel the tip of your nose cool as the air enters your nostrils. Feel the air go down your throat and fill your lungs. Feel your ribs and abdomen expand, and then feel the warmth of the air in your nose as you exhale. In a moment, take 3 deep, satisfying breaths. Breathe in clean, oxygenated air, hold it for a little while, and then let out all your tension by exhaling through your mouth, as if you're slowly blowing out candles on a cake. Then pause before you take your next breath. Now take those 3 deep breaths. Good. Now just breathe normally and easily. As you continue to stare at your object, you may find that your vision blurs a little, or that your eyelids feel heavy, or you need to blink, and this is fine. Just continue to stare at the object and listen to my voice. If you feel those eyes want to close, then let them close, and just listen to my voice. Thoughts may pop in your head. Just let those thoughts pass through and don't follow them. Instead, return your attention to the present, what your sensations are right now, and listen to my voice. You may be aware of other sounds as life goes on around you, but they are unimportant right now, and they don't bother you. You just continue to listen to my voice and focus on what I am saying to you. If something wakes you, just let your eyes close again and feel even more relaxed. If something requires your attention, you can just say to yourself, awake, and open your eyes and be fully awake and alert. At this moment in time, nobody wants or needs anything from you. There is nothing to do. This is your time to just relax and let go. Now, let's start by relaxing your whole body. The muscles in your face soften and melt and become smooth and flat. Gently part your teeth and let your tongue go limp. From your forehead, feel a sensation of warmth spread up over your scalp and down the back of your head. Let your neck go loose, and as the weight of tension is lifted from your shoulders, feel those big muscles go soft. This warm feeling gently spreads down your upper arms, and then your lower arms, and down your hands, and all the way to your fingertips. You may feel a lovely tingling feeling, which signals the fact that they are relaxed. Now, let that warm feeling spread down the front of your chest and down your back, and feel it spread to relax your abdomen and then your buttocks, making you feel heavy, sinking further into the chair or bed. And the feeling continues down your legs, down your thighs and your calves, and your feet, and to the tips of your toes. You feel any tension drain away onto the floor. Notice how wonderful it feels. As the tension washes away, you feel calm and comfortable, and as your body is fully relaxed, you can now relax your mind. Imagine yourself suspended in space and time. You are floating weightless. Your limbs feel lighter than air. You are perfectly safe, so enjoy this feeling of floating for a moment. And in a moment, I will count backwards from 10 to 1, and with each number, you will drift deeper and deeper down, and when you reach the lowest point possible, you will be the most relaxed you have ever been and the most relaxed you could ever imagine being. 10. More and more relaxed. 9. More and more relaxed. 8. Drifting further and further down. 7. Slowly floating down and down. 6. More and more relaxed. 5. Halfway down now, halfway down to that blissful state. 4. Going further and further down. 3. Drifting slowly down and down. 2. Almost there now, almost at the bottom. 1. You gently land in the most softest, most comfortable position in a place of peace and tranquility. Rest here for a moment, quite still, quiet and still. Enjoy this time of peace and serenity. Now, imagine for a moment you are in charge of the messages and dispatches department of a large organization. This is an important role. You keep the information flowing from internal and external sources, which helps the smooth running of the company. Fully immerse yourself now in this imagined situation. Envisage your working environment. See how the workplace is set up. Hear the bustle of things going on around you. Imagine your co-workers and what they look like. Are there any certain smells associated with your surroundings? Your day is very busy, passing messages on to various departments and back again. Most of this work is quite ordinary and mundane, but occasionally something comes through that requires urgent attention. At this moment in time, an urgent message has come through from the pain detection department. Realizing its importance, you pass this on immediately to the head of operations. Then another notification comes through, and you pass that on too. The operations manager contacts you to say that the original message was received and understood, and that unless anything has changed, there is no need for any further contact. Another notification comes through, so you get on the phone to the pain detection department to see what the problem is. You speak to the pain manager and explain that the original message has been passed on. The pain manager explains their position as protector of the company and their concerns about what needs to be done. You listen intently. You have never really considered things from the pain manager's point of view and what they are trying to achieve. You thank the pain detection manager for their vigilance and hard work and protecting the company, but explain that the operations department has the situation under control and that there is no need to continue sending messages. You tell the pain detection manager that unless the situation changes, they can now stand down now. So the pain manager stands down, and you can get back to the business at hand, which is the smooth running of everyday tasks. And from now on, when you receive information from the pain manager, you can acknowledge receipt of that notification, thank the pain detection manager for their hard work, and then tell them now, stand down now, so that you can get on with what you are doing. Your shift has now ended, and it is time to go home. As you put on your coat, you are aware of some discomfort, but you're not concerned because you have been notified about it. You know its purpose and accept it for what it is. As you leave the building and close the door behind you, you notice how cold it has become tonight. There has been a snowfall, and the ground is covered in a thick layer of dry, powdery snow, the sort that twinkles in the moonlight like glitter on a Christmas card. The air is crisp and cold, and you blow out steam as you breathe out. You hear the snow crunch under your feet as you trudge along the path. You plunge your hand into a deep drift and leave it there for a minute. Experience the loss of sensation in your fingertips. Now you place your hand, which has gone completely numb, on your face. It is freezing and it feels like someone else's hand as you can no longer feel it. Now, place that hand on the area of your discomfort. Do this in your mind now. The cold of your hand is soothing at first, but now you feel the numbness spread from your hand to the affected area. Can you feel that? Slowly but surely, the area is becoming numb as well. The discomfort has now completely disappeared, and you can feel huge relief and enjoy this time of analgesia. Now that you know this trick, you can use it whenever you need to. You continue on your way and you notice how very quiet it seems. You hear a thud and notice a snowball splattered on your coat. You look up in time to catch a big, beaming grin as someone ducks behind a tree. You're a little taken aback, but don't have time to think before, thud, another snowball hits you in the back. Then you realise your co-workers are on their break. You quickly run for cover behind a low wall, and with childlike glee you scoop up a double handful of snow and pat it into a neat ball. You pop your head up and spot a colleague across the way. You take aim. Reach your arm back as far as you can and you hurl that snowball and hit your co-worker straight on the head. You laugh out loud as your co-worker shouts in dismay. Then, all of a sudden the game takes on a life of its own. Snowballs fly through the air in all directions. People are chasing each other and the silence is broken by raucous laughter. You notice the snowflakes catching the moonlight and then squeal as a snowball hits the back of your head and some snow drops down the back of your neck. You join in the chase and are soon out of breath. You haven't had this much fun and excitement in ages. It makes you feel like a child again. You begin to do more things you enjoy from now on. Then the factory hooter signals the end of the break, and reluctantly your colleagues wish you good night and return to their posts. You continue on your way with a big smile across your face and look forward to a great night's sleep of blissful comfort. When you wake from this trance, you will feel the discomfort has gone. You will feel refreshed and happy, as if you have had a short holiday, and each time you listen to my voice, you will go into trance more easily, and the after effects will grow stronger and stronger. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, feeling really calm, relaxed, and happy, knowing that whatever happens in the future, you have the resources within you to cope and manage any situation. 1, 2, 3, eyelids begin to flutter. 4, eyes opening. 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to normal.